All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail. And the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out.
I don't know if this year is going to be different. I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't say that. It might be the same. We'll see. The results are going to talk for themselves at the end. But at the end of the day, is that don't get too high, don't get too low. I feel like last year, probably because of the bubble, wasn't able to get away from basketball, like losing the game and just going to the hotel and seeing the players that just beat you. You like got too low.
That was Giannis saying that he don't know if it's gonna be different this year. I think they playing the Miami Heat. Let me double check that. Check out the NBA playlist. Share the video. Let's see if we can get the bracket. I think they played them this year. Let's pull it up. Yep, they played them in 3-6 matchup, and let's talk about it. Also, Kawhi Leonard says that the Clippers winning the championship if they do this thing. So let me pull this up, man. But yeah, with Giannis, it is what it is, bro. He being honest, maybe a little bit too honest. And when you're dealing with a guy like Jimmy Butler, that's a shark, and he smelled blood. They're gonna take this as bulletin board material. Even though he didn't disrespect them, they're gonna know that they're fragile, they're weak. The one thing about, in today's game, there's one guy that you don't want to give an inkling that there's one guy. What's in my head? There's one guy that you don't want to give an inkling that weakness or smell blood, and that's Jimmy Butler. He one of the few throwback fighters of today. Throwback NBA players of today. And if he smell blood, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble, man. And I wouldn't have said that. Maybe if we was playing Brooklyn, maybe we was playing LeBron. But when you're playing a dog, an animal, a beast, a shark like Jimmy Butler, you don't want to let them know that there is a little bit of weakness there. You don't want to let them know that it's a little bit of doubt. So, with them, how many times you see in a 3-6 matchup that the 3 seed don't feel confident. And they are going against the defending Eastern Conference bubble champion. So, I think Giannis is just young. I think he's just getting by on pure natural ability. Now, look how good he is on true natural ability. Mentally, he get over this hurdle, and he round his game off. He's going to be unstoppable. And like Gilbert said, I've been saying he need to play from the block, play on the high post, let Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday control the ball at the low points or the regular points of the game, And then when it's time to win, then you get the ball on the wing, then you do your thing. But right now, I think it's best for them to lose, honestly. Get rid of Coach Broad, bring somebody in there that knows how to get Giannis to bring the best out of him, and that's putting him in the high post, on the elbow, put him on the block, showing him how to go over the right shoulder, the left shoulder. He's perfect. He's ideal to go down there with Akeem Olajuwon. Show him he can show him in the mid post how to face up. Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, anybody can show him that. But with his elite athleticism and quick feet, imagine if he had a little hook over the right shoulder, hook over the left shoulder, dribble sky hook. What if he had the Rashid turning gun over the left, turning gun over the right? What if he had Hakeem shimmy, work under the post and, drop step and get the bucket, man. I can really get Giannis there. If Giannis work with me, I'll get Giannis there. But Hakeem Olajuwon more qualified, Patrick Ewing more qualified. Maybe you should go down there to Georgetown and work with Patrick Ewing, but I think he's ideal for Hakeem Olajuwon. Somebody who don't have the elite or the physical gift that he has than Kevin McHale, Bernard King, and having a supreme. He can work out with Melo. Melo can show him how to do it, because Melo got a great guy block game. He's just a carbon copy of Bernard King with more, with a better shooting, man. But yeah, I like the ability for him, man, to sit there with Bernard King or somebody and show them how to. Someone got their titties out on Twitter. Oh, that's Tina Trump. But yeah, show him the block game, show him the shimmy, show him the drop step, show him the face up, and then when he start facing up, they gotta respect that first step. He could just hit the jumper. There's endless possibilities for Giannis to actually, and be the best in the league. He physically, he talented. He the most talented guy in the league. You know, but if he put the skills with it, he'd be by far, he'd probably be the greatest player in the game, damn near. But he's growing pains. This is what it's about. You know, going to the playoffs, losing, bump your head, and getting better. But Coach Bud took him as far as he could take him. Now it's time to get somebody in there that can take him to another level. But yeah, they get something to another level. It's gonna be over with. But Kawhi Leonard thinks the Clippers could win a championship, can win the title if they put their minds to it. So that was a little caveat catch. He said, yeah, he says, I feel good, I feel confident. Like any other year, Leonard said, I feel like we got a good team, we got some depth on us. It's just about between the ears now. How much are we willing to sacrifice to get a win? How much of our mind and our body are we going to put in these playoffs? That's where I'm at. Like I said, I'm confident in this unit. So he's confident. You know, he basically said it's mental, you know. And it may be mental for a guy like Paul George. If Paul George step up, you know, and it's another guy. Maybe you call a couple plays for Paul George to get him going, cutting to the basket, getting easy buckets. You know, then he highlight. Maybe you highlight Paul George in the post early, get him going. I think it's about Paul George, getting Paul George going, getting them early buckets easy, and then once they start collapsing on him, then guys got to make their shot. But I think Rondo might be the difference. You know, getting that's one thing Kawhi lacks is the facilitation. That's okay. You know, Paul George can facilitate. Maybe now, you know, Rondo can't get the minutes. Maybe it's time for, you know, Paul George to facilitate. But, you know, putting them in situations where, you know, him and Rondo in the pick and roll, Rondo catching backdoor cut and getting them moving. You know, in today's basketball, you know, it lacks motion. You know, these dudes don't move a lot, and that's the thing with Giannis, you know, and Paul George. Get them backdoor cutting. Let offense, let the point guard, let the team create offense for them. I heard Gilbert Arenas saying all the smoke that your players are not that good if your point guard create offense for them. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true at all. At all, man. It's just really about, you know, it's really about just making the game easier for them. You're not creating offense for them. You're getting them easy buckets on the backdoor cuts, coming off the screens, coming off the curls. And they got to get Paul George motion. Kawhi can get his. When Paul cooking, Kawhi going to have open shots. But same thing for Giannis. Getting them easy buckets, getting them moving without the ball, showcasing them in the post. You know, that's really a lost art. You know, Princeton-style offense, the triangle. You know, it's really a lost art today, man. But, yeah, I think the Clippers can do it. I think they got the team to do it. But the question is really Paul George. You know, what you're going to get from Rondo, what you're going to get from Kawhi Leonard. Really, it's Paul George and Ibaka and those guys defending the paint. But Paul George, you know, is if they win a championship or not. You know, even where's Brooklyn? I don't think Brooklyn's going to be there because I don't trust James Harden in the playoffs. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All my social media link subscription, Twitter's the password, and Facebook and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. But hey, let me know what you guys think about Giannis. Not sounding too confident, saying that he really don't know if they're going to get past Miami or if it's going to be different this year. Let me know what you think about Kawhi Leonard, saying if the Clippers are focused, they're going to win a championship this year. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget to check out the NBA Talk playlist. Peace.